Hey guys, this is Hannah Renee coming to you live from Tulsa, Oklahoma. The reason I started this broadcast is because there's a lot to be said about the current circumstances I'm living in, and I don't want to be alone anymore. Thankfully, I've made friends recently and things I've been looking up, but just so you guys know a little bit about me, I'm 27 years old. I struggle with being schizoaffective is one of my main diagnoses. Recently I've had a manic episode, a semi-manic episode, kind of like a hypomania episode, not a full manic episode, but pretty close. So today I went and spent some time with a friend, and that was good. However, really feeling like I'm not supposed to stay in Tulsa for much longer. So, yeah, it's been pretty crazy, to be honest, and I'm just ready to go wherever God says is safe to go. Today I saw a dead dog on the side of the road who had been shot or run over, and I also had to call IMSA for a girl who was in a car and her steering wheel caught on fire, and she got out safe. Thank God she got out safe and unharmed, and so did the guy that hit her. I asked him how it happened. He said that he didn't look the other way. Guys, it's so important to look both ways, like when turning left or right. Anyways, it was very hard to see that, and I don't know, life is just really sucky right now, kind of in a way, because a lot of what I've been going through has been happening because of witchcraft. I don't know if you guys believe in that, but it's pretty crazy shit, and it's real stuff. And I just want to do a shout out to, a certain person right now. I want to say to Curtis that I'm really sorry that you met me. You met the manic side of me. That was never supposed to happen. And I sincerely apologize. And tonight I was listening to a song that you showed me when we were talking and when I was stable. And it's Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. And I'm just trying to make amends with everyone, kind of, because my past has been attacking me in my episodes. 3 nights ago, I was with my now ex-fiance, and he put his hand on my throat after we got in a fight. I decided right then and there that it was over, and that it should have never begun in the first place. We're still friends. I don't think he's all bad. I don't think anyone is all bad, really, in this life. But I think that some people have trauma that they either aren't willing to work through, or they are willing to work through, but it ends up affecting the whole relationship and really making topsy-turvy, really making it crazy and abusive and neglectful and just insane. And one time, Michael, my ex-fiance, one of my ex-fiancés, my first fiance, his dad said, the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing and expecting different results. Well, let me tell you, me and my ex-fiance, I won't mention his name out of respect for his boundaries. He and I broke up at least 6 times, and we got together at least 4 times. It's been very back and forth. It's been very unhealthy, and I'm proud and happy. Not proud, but I'm grateful that it reached the end and that we're still friends. But I don't plan on marrying him unless by some miraculous thing that everything is resolved and he's no longer, kind of a dangerous person. I know that he's got a lot to resolve and a lot to heal from, and we both do, and that's exactly why I told him when we first met that I was not ready for a relationship. But he pushed me and manipulated me, and I'm not trying to blackmail him right now. I'm just saying that everyone has issues. No one is without having some kind of issue. Some people have mental illness. Some people don't. I think everyone's a little bipolar, but that's just my opinion. I think every day, at least in a lifetime, that people suffer with depression here and there. Alcohol is a depressant, so if you're manic, I do encourage that. Alcohol can calm you down. It calmed me down tonight. And then I take Benadryl for sleep. I don't take Seroquel anymore because it made me psychotic. I don't take lithium because It made me manic. I don't take Flexeril because of certain reasons. I don't take Risperdal because it put me in a coma. I don't take trazodone because it gives me headaches. I'm very, very sensitive to medications. I have a gene mutation that causes things to go different if I take the wrong med. And I'm on the right medication now, but I'm still pretty manic because life has just been batshit crazy. And when I say batshit crazy, I mean batshit crazy. So anyways, there's a lot more to be said, but I don't know if really right now is the time to just rehash everything. I don't know if right now it'd be healthy to just tell you guys everything. And, mania is not fun. Mania makes relationships really hard. Mania makes friendships really hard. Mania is a hit or miss kind of thing. You can have mania and be like the happiest person ever and share all this like divine wisdom you think you have. And then you can be manic and you can end up, I don't know, just contacting people you shouldn't, caring about people from your past who you shouldn't care about anymore. And being a Virgo is extremely hard because we have a really hard time letting go. And my first ex-fiance, Michael, is his wife, Chelsea. She's a Virgo just like me. And when we first met, I thought we were going to be good friends. And then they ended up moving to Spokane, Washington this year. And so there's no even chance that I could even be her friend because I've tried and it's just not working out. So at this point is just the time to let it go. So why can't I let it go? I don't know. But yeah, pretty much, this is my diary, just talking to you guys. This is my life. This is it. And, there's a black magic witch named Katie, and she lives in Skytook, Oklahoma, and she has it out for me. And when I say she has it out for me, I mean, she threatened to kill me and my other ex-fiance, and believe you me, I have at least now I have 3 ex-fiancés, because there's Michael, Israel, and the one I recently cut ties with, which we're still talking as friends. But Katie, I encourage everyone to stay away from Katie and Skytook because I think that she may be under some kind of oppression, because I don't know why she would threaten to kill me and Israel in 2016. There was no logical explanation for it. She's his so-called sister, so I don't know why she would be against us being together. That's just ludicrous. This is what I've been struggling with for the past 5 years. It's been really, really tough, and I tried to put it behind me, but then whenever I moved to Tahlequah with the guy I recently broke up with, life got worse. I acquired 7 other different personalities of my exes. Israel took over for 3 hours to meet Cliff, and okay, let's just say it. His name's Cliff. But listen, Cliff is not a bad person. Cliff is a good person. He just has some trauma and he just has some things to work through. And until he works through those things, I don't see us being together. But, God has a very interesting and very creative way of working things out. He makes a way where there is no way. He heals people day and night. I mean, if you don't believe in God, I feel sorry for you because, look, I used to be an atheist for 5 years. And, yeah, it was really, really... it was not a good road for me. I started praying to Satan. I started letting him in. I started, sacrificing myself sometimes. In my mind, I would just lay there and say, okay, take me to hell. I was in a very fucked up place. I was very masochistic towards myself. I still believe that I manifested my first fiance, Michael, into my life because of demonic energy. Because when me and Michael met, he told me he was possessed. And Michael has killed people. Michael has done things that normal people don't do. And as much as I, care about him and Chelsea, he never served time for the things he did. And that's gonna catch up to him. I'm sorry, but if you hide your whole truthful life story from people are going to find out. And I'm sorry, but I'm no longer going to keep secrets because at this point, my life is in danger in multiple different ways. I've received death threats today by an unknown number who knows Katie. I've received, hate mail. I've received whatever you can name it. And no, I'm not doing this for attention. I'm doing this to be therapeutic, because at this point life is nuts, and I'm not going to let it get to me anymore. I don't know who I'm going to marry in the future. I don't know who I'm going to date in the future, but it doesn't fucking matter. What matters is that God's in control. And for the longest time, I started believing that this witch, Katie, had more control than God, because people were telling me there is no God. God is dead. Well, guess what? God is not dead, okay? God is here with us, and he's the one that helps me breathe. He's the one that helps me through my panic attacks. He's the one who provides people like Cliff and like Joe and like all these other people to help me. And the only reason Cliff put his hand on my throat is because there was demonic energy between us, and we both knew it, and that's why I had to leave, okay? So, like, get it out of your mind. Like, whatever your mind is telling you about there being no God, think again. If there's demons, and if there's bad energy, and if there's darkness, how is there not a God? Who created the light? Tell me that much. Anyways, I get a little heated, but I say all this in love. So now I'm going to try to sleep. I'm going to try to turn on calm meditation music, and I'm trying to sleep and not have nightmares about Katie coming to murder me. Because, look, when someone threatens you more than once and they say they want to smother you with a pillow and beat you till you stop moving, and says they will kill you if you come back on their property just to talk to their so-called brother Israel, who they supposedly never molested but they're acting jealous of, I'm sorry, but that's fucked up. So you know what, Katie? If you're listening to this, fuck you. And you know what? I had compassion for you, I had love for you, and I had God's grace for you. But now I don't know what I have for you. I'm trying not to hate you, but at the end of the day, I have to ask God to forgive me for the hateful thoughts I have, because you are not normal. Like, you are, I don't understand why you would be me in Israel. Like, it doesn't make sense, Katie. Just think about it. Does it make any fucking sense? What if I told you when I met you, if you got with Eric, then I would kill you? Would that make sense to you? No, I didn't think so. So anyways, this has been a broadcast on July 19th, 2021. My name is Hannah, and I'm signing off. Talk to you guys later.